Hey guys, it's Amber and I'm playing a new game. It's called Alpha Polaris. It is a horror adventure point and click game, so let's start it and see how it is. Looks like an Arctic wasteland. I wonder where this is. It's one of those ice vehicles, those snow vehicles. Looks like they have some kind of lab at this place. Looks like we're in the truck. Wow. That is a huge crevasse. I wonder what would have made that. Alpha Polaris. With the northern lights. That's really cool. Day 1. So someone's sleeping.
Hey, Norwegian guy. Are you in there? There's another polar bear for you to stun.
Oh, I guess it's multiple choice. So there's friendly, buzz off, or ignore. I'm gonna be friendly.
Okay, if you could come back in an hour or two.
You think it'll wait while you snooze away? Rise and shine, Norway. And if you don't, I'll shoot that thing myself. You want to get that science project of yours or whatever it is done?
Give up.
Okay, hold on. I'll just get my gear.
He is supposed to be
I'm
studying
waiting right
something.
here.
Looks
And
like
don't
polar
let
bears.
Miss Alaska hold you up back there.
Ik weet dik je kai gahar.
I wonder what he said. He has, so these all show you what you can do. Okay. He has a Greenland polar bear here. Twilight of the polar bears. So it must be Greenland. He's obsessed with polar bears. Good stuff for the beer can. Bunk. I still have things to do. I find myself sleeping a lot less here than back home in Norway. Vacuum flask. That's where I keep my writing enthusiasm. I had to install the old OS to get the polar bear tracking app to work. So there's a little computer over here. Greenland polar bear hunting pattern associated with sea ice decline. So this is an article about that. You can pause if you want to read all that. A map. So that's the plateau. Map file not found. So caller ID. This must be callers on the polar bears. Okay. A fusion jazz band my brother plays accordion in. They suck, but in a cool way. Li Hombre and Mohotska poster. Flag of Norway. Explorers like Roald Amundsen and Fridtjof Nansen always brought a flag, so that was a given. So that's why he brought the flag. I should have brought more of the empty bottles. Wonder what he's using the empty bottles for. Digital thermostat. Outside temperature is 5 Fahrenheit and Celsius, that's negative 15 degrees. That is cold. Radiator. An electric radiator powered by a genset unit. Crampons. Front pointing crampons for ice climbing. Hopefully I'll get to use them. Calendar. I got that from the Bergen Zoological Museum. Bathroom. The next resident should sweep out the corners and replace the burned out light bulb in there. I need to get all my polar bear gear, it says. So here's his bag. So we have a multi-tool with compass. It has a knife blade, a file, a couple of screwdrivers, and a compass. My current heading in degrees is 40. Notebook. Sedated polar bears. So these are different sedated polar bears. It looks like he only studies females. And these are their caller IDs. 16.4, both malnourished, big sores on females' paw pads. So both these females were malnourished. 17.4, female with ring seals, carcass, 3-inch claws. Don't approach until head down. 2 minutes. A minute to 2 minutes. So beware, breathing, check heart rate, remove dart, clear off after reversal. I can't tell what that says. You can read this if you would like. And then we have a lighter. I'm trying to quit, so he smokes. So I guess we'll go out. Left clicking Rune display, so his name is Rune. Rune Nansen. He's a 28-year-old Norwegian biologist, me. Laundry bin, the communal underwear disposal unit. Extinguisher, a dry chemical extinguisher. Surprised it still seems to be valid. To Nova's room. Nova's vault of privacy.
Nova, are you in there?
No answer. Probably not. It's warm, the radiator, Team 2 photograph. Those are the guys from the previous teams. Al's room. It's locked.
Al.
Bulletin board, postcards mostly. Radiator, it's warm. Spare room, it's for visitors. No answer, of course. Team 1 photograph, the team that initially set up the EPGE operation here. That's the garage, and this is to living room and kitchen. I'm gonna go to living room and kitchen.
Tully spotted another polar bear outside.
Not now, Rune.
Polaris. Come in, Polaris.
Go ahead, we hear you.
I found oil deep down a crevasse near Testril 2. It's an open pit, Nova. I found seep oil.
But that's wonderful.
And there's more to the story. I also ran into something unexpected. But I'd better tell you in person. I'll be there soon. While you wait, you can contact Thule. We need to announce this right away.
What was unexpected? Should I tell them something else?
Just tell them we're going to make the shareholders happy and the liberals angry pretty soon.
Okay, where are you now?
A few miles northeast of Polaris. But speaking of tree huggers, is that Norwegian chap still bothering you?
Oh no, he's not. Not at all.
What?
I tell you, I haven't seen such an obvious crush since my prom night, and that's been a while.
He's in the room, Al. Shut it.
He's there? Well, I think that was all. See you soon. Over and out.
So he found oil. I don't know what that last part was about, though. For some reason, he seemed to think that you have a bit of a crush on me.
Crush? No, I just...
Come on, is that how they do it in Oslo?
Whoops, I think I left the line open.
And what a thoughtful mistake it was. This has been a comedy goldmine. Look, maybe Rune could fix you something nice in the canteen. Let's say tomorrow. I'll even throw in some fuel and ammo for Tully. For distraction, you know.
I could do that.
Good.
Do I have a say in this?
Not really.
Can you cook, Rune?
That's my girl. Rune, I happen to know what she likes, but I'll fill you in later. Now is not the time.
Okay, over and out.
Over and out.
So, did you have anything else in mind?
Tully spotted another polar bear outside.
Polar bear research on a station owned by a godless oil company. You know, this might be the biggest oil discovery of our careers. While you are trying to save the Arctic. That's...
A serious conflict of interest, I know. I love ice climbing and the Arctic. That's why I'm here. Did my master's measuring skua eggs in Svalbard. As for the company, me being here is just a cheap publicity trick. I'll play along and get my thesis done. But maybe I should get moving. That bear won't be around forever.
Be careful. Everything Tully knows about polar bears comes from cola commercials.
Okay. They say she can pinpoint an oil reserve by analyzing the microscopic fossils in the drill samples. I don't want to break her workflow. Radio set. Station's receiver and transmitter, I have some skill with it. Artificial palm tree. Whoever picked the tiki theme in here went seriously overboard. Bar sign. We're always open. Television. Nothing to watch but DVDs. Movies. Few odd DVDs we have in here. Some are even watchable. Leftovers. There's not much to do in the evening other than getting wasted and stuffing your face. Finishing photograph. That's Al Shaman and Bob Euler on a fishing trip eons ago. Bar painting. Station's construction photos from a long time before Euler Petroleum. So those are those. Small paintings. Station's construction. Books. That's our library. Dartboard. Al's very good with darts. I'd rather play canasta. Inuit harpoon. It's supposed to be the head of an Inuit harpoon. The tip is in its pieces. Feeling fast, but it's mainly for aesthetic effect. Let's go into the kitchen. Microwave oven. If that thing broke down, we'd be in trouble. These people don't know how to cook. Water tap. The water tastes great. We melt it from the permafrost below the station. Ventilation hood. A lot of attention has been paid to the station's ventilation. Sugar. Carbohydrates. No, it's for coffee. Fridge. It's nicely retro. We have a huge food stockpile downstairs. Household cream. It's a carton of thick cream. Sandwich. Judging by the size, Al made that. Milk. About 70% of the population hold a mutated gene allowing to process lactose as an adult. Shady on the vegetables. Empty case. There's more beer downstairs. You get to drink one per night. Company policy. Radiator. It's warm. I don't see anything else to look at in here. So I guess we'll go to corridor. And we'll go to garage. Table saw. That's a good tool for woodworking and finger chopping. Grinding machine. The crew uses to make metal frames for oil exploration equipment. Ladder. There's a hatch to the roof up there. I don't need anything from there. Tilly's tent. He likes to sleep in a tent just like me when I was 4. Wares. Collection of buckets, discarded items, and corporate gifts. Rusty barrels. There's no way to haul the garbage out of here. And presto, there's enough machinery here to keep this place self-sufficient. They don't have to fly in every piece of custom equipment. Let's go to the lobby. Room. A washing machine. Just about the only device in here I can operate. Rope. Ice climbing rope. Let's see if we can grab it. Packaging tape. That'll come in handy. Exploration equipment. I have no idea what that's for. It looks like a car radio. Tranquilizer gun. A polar bear deterrent. We keep it loaded with slugs. Tranquilizer rifle. A breech loader I have on loan from Bergen University. They are used as markers at oil survey sites. EPGA stands for Euler Petroleum Greenland Expedition. Al can probably spare one. We got that. Drying closet. What a warm fuzzy feeling is to put on a preheated coat. To laboratory. Let's see what's in here. Distilled water, pure form H2O for lab purposes. Acetic acid. Highly concentrated acetic acid is used as solvent. A brush is probably used for removing dust. Stone putty. Ammonite glue can be used to piece the specimens together. Office Buddha. It radiates humility and enlightenment. Map of Greenland. There's a view of the petroleum takeover plan. Fume hood. It's used for fume containment. No reason to open it. Sedative gear. So we got sedatives. Oh, first we have to estimate the size of the animal, it says. Photochromic window. The server is designed to reduce glare. Nova's workstation. The tidy spot where Nova works. Medical locker. Heavy looking security locker containing various chemicals for research and medical purposes. I don't need anything from there. Station blueprint. That's an EPGA poster designed to promote their facilities here. So this is the whole place. And I guess that was all to look at in here. So let's go back. And let's go to the basement. Extinguisher, an old CO2 extinguisher. Sponge cake, just add toppings. Maple syrup, first class diabetes harvested in Canada. Meat, we had just carved pieces out of it. Sacrificial anode, it prevents corrosion of the pump casing. It's either zinc or magnesium. Ice cream box with all the ice cream we've got. So there's nothing much to look at down here. So I guess we'll go outside.
Hey, Rune! Over here.
Makeshift ashtray. Let's talk
Where
to
is
him.
it?
Back there, behind the station. I think it tried to stalk me, so I took off.
Then it's probably a male, so let's be very careful.
The station
You're
yard.
just gonna walk over there, Viking?
Yeah,
I don't know if you should. That thing is just around the corner.
I guess we can go to the roof. It's not letting me go over there. There's the polar bear.
he's a big one, all right. Somewhat over 200 kilos, I'd say. And guess what? He is a she.
Does that matter?
More than one would think. Tracking collars can't be fitted to males. Their necks are wider than their heads.
We have the sedative darts. And we'll shoot her with the sedative.
Good kill.
It hit her right where it was supposed to, just above the shoulder blade. Let's give the sedative some time to kick in and then have a closer look.
So we're going to examine her. She's a big polar bear. Let's take out...
Look at that maw.
It can easily crush a seal's skull, or drag a small beluga whale out of the sea.
Mighty nasty smell.
It shouldn't be that bad.
Let's take the sedative dart out.
Careful!
Relax. I know what I'm doing.
Let's see here. Oximeter? Pulls a little over 40, that's normal for a sleeping animal. Put a tracking collar on her.
That's a satellite tracker?
Yes, but it transmits only triangulation data. The collar will come off after a few weeks. After that, I'll retrieve it.
Reversal agent?
There's the reason for the smell. The right quadrant mandibular canine is chipped.
The what?
A fang. The tooth is infected and the infection is spreading. Look at the dark spots on the gums. We're done here. She can't eat with that tooth. That's why she's so badly malnourished. We need to contact the veterinary service tomorrow.
Are you gonna keep her on a leash until then?
Let's haul her to that old sled dog cage to wait for them. You stay here and guard her. I'll figure out a way to do it.
What if she starts moving before that?
I'd keep my distance. She'll be rather pissed off when she wakes up.
Okay. Must be almost 3 meters in length, impressive for a female. So she's a big female. Let's see what's over here. If there's anything to grab. Snowmobile. An age-old army surplus snowmobile. Totally has the keys. I don't have the keys. Just want to move the barrel without machinery.
Have you figured out how to move her? That thing will get up any minute.
Key.
Let's take the snowmobile and pull her.
That might work.
Ratchet strap. Those can be used to tie down heavy hardware. Maybe we can use it on the bear. Maybe we can put it on her. We're going to open the cage so it's all ready for her. That mountain is huge. A sturdy looking roof support pillar. Let's see here. There we go.
Euler Petroleum is gonna love her.
We are not telling them. We need to do what we can to help her.
I'm gonna go take a leak.
We'll see how she copes in that cage. There should be antibiotics somewhere in the lab, so we're going to need to find antibiotics for her. Judging by the sound, it's running. It's the generator. Well, let's go inside and get the antibiotics for the little bear. Let's get the antibiotics. Antibiotics. Here it is. A liquid penicillin. She weighs about 200 kilograms, 1,000 milligrams a day. Oral, intramuscular should do it. That means I have to keep it in very small cost release for 14 days. I'll contact Phil first thing in the morning.
Make some room. Samples coming through. Rune.
Al.
Pretty brisk weather out there. Leave no skin exposed.
What do you got there, Gramps?
Early Christmas. A few hours ago, I was roaming the glacier using the crevasse radar. No magnetometrics or anything. Suddenly, the thing starts bleeping, and I hit the brakes. Went outside and found myself on the edge of the nastiest crevasse ever.
Holy shit!
And that's not even the hairiest part. Glanced down, and there it was. Deep in the hole, a bubbling pool of crude oil. Again, no transient electromagnetics, tellurics, or anything. Just stumbled on it. So I figured there's more to this story. Tied myself to the six-wheeler's winch and went down.
You fucking went down the crevasse? Alone? And with that trunk of yours?
Yes, Tully, I bloody went all the way. Let's say I had a hunch of an old oil wizard, did some surface sampling, looked around, and found these.
What is that?
Unsettling, isn't it? It was a sacrificial site of some kind.
That thigh bone. It's human.
Yes, there were plenty of body parts down there, but I didn't want to stick my nose any deeper than I already had. What do you think, Rune?
Tell him it's an important find.
This is a significant find. The symbols look like some sort of elaborate writing, but it's not really my field. I have a few paleoanthropologist contacts in Bergen. We could reach them through the Thule station.
Maybe, but let's not be hasty here. The find could mean big bucks for all of us, so let's not draw any unnecessary attention to it. Tully?
Right on, Gramps. Last time I checked, we were on an oil research station, not some fancy university.
You are not going to believe this. Euler himself is coming here.
Bob? They're sending Bob?
No, much worse.
No.
I'll be in my room.
What the hell was that?
Alistair Euler, the son of the company founder, is coming here. I've known Bob a long time, and in this case, the apple has landed far off.
Oh, he sure got the Ice Queen ticked off.
We have some mutual history together.
I'm going out for a smoke. You joining, Gramps?
No, thank you. I'll reward myself with a couple of sandwiches.
Viking?
No, thanks. I'm trying to quit. And if I'm not going to be allowed to contact a real expert, I'll examine those bones myself.
Knock yourself out.
You do know what your oil find means for Greenland, don't you?
Yes, it'll bring in money to the local people, thus giving them tools for pursuing their independence.
It'll also have a severe effect on the ecology, not to mention global climate problems.
What do you want me to do, Rune? I'm an old guy. For once, I found something worthwhile. Anyway, I suggest you take a look out of your window before going to sleep. There should be powerful aurora in the sky tonight.
Okay, so I wonder what these bones are. They must be eons old. Let's look at them. Femur, the bones are so mineralized it's hard to examine them properly. They must be thousands of years old. Well, I guess we could take them into our inventory. Muddled symbols. There are messy symbols on the lower part, almost like they were intended to look bad. Two markings. These two markings really stand out. The lower one looks human. Decomposed surface. There are markings below, but I can't make anything of them. Cartouche symbol 1. These three symbols are inside a cartouche, as if together they would have a special meaning. Symbol arc. A magnificent arc of symbols on the upper right looks almost like the sky is bleeding. That's the same thing. Cartouche 2. These three symbols are inside a cartouche. And cartouche 3. Okay. Let's see. I need to cleanse the bones out brought for further examination. I need to get the first antibiotic shot tonight. But that is going to be it for this part. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm enjoying it so far. The characters are interesting. The storyline's interesting. The graphics are really good. So I'm really enjoying it. So please like, subscribe, and comment. And I will be posting another part tomorrow. And I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time.